What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So yesterday, I'm not sure if everyone saw or not, but I posted a picture on my YouTube community tab regarding a Jurassic World display. Now here you see I got Blue and the Indoraptor from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Absolutely love Blue. I think this movie is probably one of the weaker movies, to be brutally honest. Although Jurassic World, the first one, is my favorite Jurassic movie. I rate that one 10 out of 10. I absolutely love the Indominus Rex, and it's my favorite Jurassic movie. I still love the original three, don't get me wrong. They're amazing, they're nostalgic, especially the first one. You know, seeing dinosaurs for the first time in the movies. You know, I'm a 90s kid, so I grew up with those movies. So I love them. But I do love Jurassic World the most. I find it a perfect movie. And let me show you this picture here. So basically, the idea would be making this a pure Jurassic World display. Having the Indominus Rex right here and the Mosasaurus right here. And then I do two posters. One of the Mosasaurus and one of the either Jurassic World logo or the Indominus Rex. There's not a lot of posters with Indominus Rex though. There's ones of just like the front part of its mouth. There's some fan art, but they're not high quality. So I might just do one that's the Jurassic World logo. And making this a purely Jurassic World display. As you know, I like to keep my displays themed, and I'm trying to do two themes for my Jurassic setup. Jurassic World and then Jurassic Park, all from the original first movie, which is gonna go right here. As you can see, it's pretty bare right now. All I have is my Raptor custom bust with the baby Raptor, the claw, all from original Jurassic Park movie. We got the Jurassic Park wall mountable bust. As you can see, there's holes there. I have to fix these holes because I sold my Weta ones from yesterday's video. They actually sold fairly quickly to a buddy of mine out in Canada, bought them off me. And then above, I just put that little guy. Then we got the Crash McCleary ones. So all original Jurassic Park, got the collection. So here is a picture of what this can look like. Now, the way this will be is we'll put the 1/8 scale Rotunda T-Rex by Prime One Studios. This is shipping in a few months. It's cost $2,220 shipped for me, doing economy shipping. And I would order direct. They say they also give some extra gifts for ordering direct. Below is where I would do 1/6 Raptor, because I have to have a classic 1/6 Raptor, 100%. I sold my old one. I want to stick to mostly just Prime One. And then I'm also getting the Dilophosaurus. Those, I would say, are the three big, you know, like carnivorous creatures in the Jurassic Park movie. You know, the Dilophosaurus, the Raptors, and of course the T-Rex being the main star. So he will be the centerpiece, the Rotunda T-Rex. And then the two 1/6 underneath, this also being 1/6, this would be 1/15. And then 1/8, that wall mount is 1/5. And then the 1-to-1 bust of the Raptor with the 1-to-1 egg and claw. I think this can work out beautifully. Based off my photoshopped images, I think it will work. Now then you're also questioning, what about the 1/10 T-Rex you just had right here? Well, here's my thought process. I absolutely love that piece. I really don't want to sell it, to be brutally honest. I freaking love it. I also have the 1/10 Raptors, the Dilophosaurus. It's an amazing display. So I was thinking, what about this? As you can see, the door is opened, and I'm sort of considering it a continuation of the Jurassic into its own little Jurassic Park display with all of my 1/10 scales in one display with a poster. So we got the Dilophosaurus, the two Raptors, the T-Rex, and a poster. Now, it looks fantastic. There's plenty of height space, just enough width space. Now, the tail does stick out a tad. Not a ton, but a tad, as you can see. Not any worse than Wonder Woman's sword, which also sticks out. So it's not a huge deal. I'm definitely not going to, you know, I'd have to walk really close to this wall to hit it, which never happens. I always walk more towards here. So I'm not worried about bumping into it by any means. It definitely looks sick. Above is where I'm doing Alita. Now this hallway is not necessarily one theme. It's more or less random movie themes, if you think about it. And each cube represents a different movie or genre, whatever. So top would be Alita, bottom Jurassic. Game of Thrones, which is a TV show, Troy. And then here you just have two separate movies. You got 300, Dastin. You got Pirates of the Caribbean. Right here will be Planet of the Apes, Caesar. We're getting the Caesar silicone bus underneath Indiana Jones. For me, growing up, Indiana Jones and Jurassic Park were two of my favorite trilogies. Also Back to the Future, but we don't have statues of that. But having, Indiana Jones and a Jurassic Park, I think fits and flows very well. As you can see, I moved these guys. Now, I can put them back underneath the MKX bus. I moved them here in the hallway, but I can move them back to where the MKX is. I just have to do Scorpion Sub-Zero next to the bust. So it's not a huge deal, and I do have space for them to just continue doing my little ninja display. So one other thing, as you know, I got my Kong vs. Skullcrawler, which obviously can't stay there. What I'm thinking is moving this Khaleesi with the Khaleesi bust. As you can see, it's very, very tight. This wing is expanding into Alita. She's expanded off this base. It's just very, very tight. And so I was thinking of moving it to where I got the Underworld display. Now, I do hate selling this Underworld display because I really do love it. And it looks so good like this. Oh, it looks so good. But I am very confident Khaleesi will look amazing as well. I'll have much more width and depth space. This is 48 inches width, where that one's only 36. So I'm going to gain, 10 inches. Keep in mind Medusa's expanded a little bit onto this one. And then I just hang the plaque right in the middle. Khaleesi 1/4, Khaleesi bust. And I would be able to see it pretty darn good. Obviously, it'd be bottom shelf, not top shelf. And then where Khaleesi is, I would put the Kong vs. Skullcrawler and Godzilla bust. I know a lot of you want me to get the Kong bust, but it's just, it's so freaking expensive. Plus, putting it here, I definitely won't have the space for it. And I don't want to have two monkey busts, and I'm sticking to Caesar. So I'm thinking just Godzilla vs. Kong right here. And keeping it like that. Now, the one other thing that would also cause me not to move Game of Thrones is Infinity Studios' silicone Khaleesi bust. If they release it, and I know they're making it, but if the likeness is spot on Emilia Clarke, there's zero chance I'll be able to not order that. That's a day one PO regardless of price. And based off concept images, that thing looks very, very tall, at least 3 feet tall. So that means it'd have to be here. And frankly, I think that'd probably be the best bust ever made. So I'd probably put it where Alita is and move Alita right there. And have the Khaleesi bust right here. So it really depends. And now if I did move and have Khaleesi here, that means I'd have to put Kong and Godzilla bust over there, which they do fit. It's a little tight, but they would fit. So that is what I'm thinking, folks. I don't want to sell this. I have plenty of other statues I would rather sell than this because this thing is still freaking amazing. It's so iconic. I love the smashing the car. I love the little 1/10 I did next to it. It's so freaking cool. I cannot sell it. Even though I'll get the 1/8 Rotunda, I want to keep this one. I love T-Rexes. I always have. When I go to museums, I'm looking at dinosaur bones, and I love it. So Jurassic just has so much nostalgia, and I still love those movies, and they're still making them. We're getting Jurassic World 3, which I'm sure is going to be insanely good. So I'm pretty confident this is going to be the plan, because I am liking this. I'm digging it. Just got to move G.I. Joe back. And then we obviously have to come up with the money for everything. I was lucky enough to sell a bunch of statues, so I have, frankly, enough money to just buy the Rotunda right now, but it's not shipping yet. But I did need to sell this Underworld. And I definitely got to sell Spidey. I'll need the money for sure, so... Yeah, he's $11.50 shipped. Now, these three are all exclusive, all mint condition, all original box. Selling it as a set for $1,500 shipped. Considering shipping will be, let's say, $50 to $75 a box, I think that's a pretty fair and good deal. Most Celine's and Lycan sell for about $750 on eBay. Victor about $250. So I think it's a pretty fair deal. pair extremely well together. I hate selling it. I hate not having a Celine, but I'm just hopeful in the future PCS makes a 1/3 version and I could get a 1/3 Celine and place it in this display. But unfortunately, they do have to go. Even though I really like this display, I do think Game of Thrones will fit really good here, to be honest. Kong and Godzilla would be decent. But yeah, if anyone wants these, 1,500 shipped USA. I think that's a pretty good deal. So yeah, folks, that is my plan as of right now, because I did want to really have a solid Jurassic display. You know, it's one of my loves in life, so definitely want to get that. I think I really do need to sell the Hulk Buster versus Hulk. So I'm going to do a golden sale on this. Now, previously I said 2,000 plus shipping, and shipping would probably be $250. I'm going to do free shipping on this. 2,000 shipped for Hulk versus Hulk Buster, mint condition, 2 torsos. And I'm including the ground and backdrop, and that's normally like, $150 purchase if you buy it from 12-inch figures where I got it. So I think that's a pretty solid deal, to be honest. 2,000 shipped for this pair. To be honest, I have no idea where the boxes are at, and I know Hulk Buster's 2 big boxes and Hulk is 1 big box. So it's definitely going to be $300 plus for me to ship this. But if I can sell all that and have, let's say, $1,500 after shipping, then I can buy the Indominus Rex. So if anyone's interested, 2,000 shipped, and then Vision 450 shipped, and then Ghost Rider 150 shipped. And he'll include that 3D printed logo, which costs $40. So yeah, hit me up, Instagram, Flankster117, or flanksterbuysell@gmail.com. You can get these shipped. You're gonna have to order the Mosasaurus. I'm going to go through a retailer because the exclusive sold out, but the retailer has it. And he says he'll have it in stock within 1 to 3 months. So we'll order the Mosasaurus, the 1/6 Raptor's on the way, and then the other 3 are all on pre-order, but shipping quite soon. I believe the Dilophosaurus will be the final one I'll get, who ships towards the end of the year. Anyways, folks, that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.